So, I am in New York City. Headed to the fibroid awareness event. Super excited.
No one's perfect.
I have my products, the healthy hand products, and I'm ready to have some fun.
Every time
Thank you.
Hey everybody,
You want to
want to talk with Dr. Young.
cause I
Inside. All right.
What if I'm might be here?
whether good or bad.
Everybody know ladies about glue. That's right.
So I'll teach him,
Say hi to you.
teach him not to lie.
You ready to do this panel?
Yes, let's do this. Fibroids.
Ready?
Stand by his side.
Doing a great job, girl.
Hasn't seemed like I thought I might. Still I keep the vision of him and I.
So the beautiful ladies are here.
Being home
You're here.
without you, we can make it through. So the next time we meet, we'll be in heaven. Whatever your heart's fixing, whether good or bad.
All right, guys, so we're back on the purple carpet. We're no stranger to reality shows. We got Love and Hip Hop and Annie, a little bit of Atlanta. There's other things as well.
Yes.
You know, we got my boy Flavor Flav.
Oh,
We'll talk
Lord.
about him as well. All right. If you guys don't know, Shay Johnson, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Now that I'm hanging out with you, look
Yeah.
at you. You look great tonight. Girl. That's right. We got to do the spin. I would spin, but my Jewish part may come out. But my Italian may pop in. So, no, we need to get back into that.
All right, let's do it.
Now, you do a lot of stuff, especially for this charity. You definitely talk a lot about uterine fibroid because it's something personal to you. Tell me about your journey until today.
Yeah.
And what might guests you know about that?
You know what? I found out I had fibroids and I was ignoring the symptoms for years.
Yeah.
But when I found out I had fibroids, it was because I fainted at home because of my menstrual. I was losing so much blood. My iron was all over the place. And because I fainted, I was rushed to the hospital, and that's when I learned I had fibroids. I thought I was dying. I didn't know what fibroids were. I never heard of them. But I found out through research after I had them that majority of all women will have some type of case of fibroids. So when I found out I had fibroids, that was also the reason I didn't have a baby. I couldn't conceive because the fibroids were blocking my fallopian tubes. After my fibroids were removed with the myomectomy, I had my little girl who's 3 years old, Shajaya.
Congratulations. One of my great things about what I do is I get to learn about you
Yeah.
and your stories.
Yeah.
Now, I'm never going to go through what a lot of women go through today. But if more men today would actually just learn, I think women would even have a better relationship with their men if we can just give you an ear and shut the heck up and just listen.
I totally agree. Your support, men, your support is always needed because at the end of the day, it does cause problems in relationships and marriages. And sometimes you shy away from speaking on it because we were taught to keep your menstrual private.
Correct.
You know, we were taught not to talk about it, you know. So when it comes to fibroids, you have to speak up and speak out loudly and proudly. And when you do that, you open the conversation with your partner, you open the conversation to your family and your friends, and you let people know that this is a real thing that's happening right now to a lot of women, and we should no longer be quiet.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're here.
No, thank you for saying it. Thank you for having me. It's about learning.
It is.
I didn't know about half of this stuff until I got to read about it.
Oh, your mother had fibroids.
Yeah, so you learn a lot of stuff when you choose to read instead of people throwing it on you.
Did
Now,
she ever speak to you about it?
No, my mother and my father, for some reason, they're old school, so they were never about throwing drama onto their kids.
Yeah.
But then we find out later, and then it's like,
Yeah.
you could have talked to me about it, my son, but
That's how it's been for years.
You know?
You keep that part of your life, your menstrual part of your life, you keep that quiet.
I think parents are a little ashamed to talk to their kids about stuff.
I agree.
It's just the way we are. I think the world is different today. We're a little more open as we're an adult. Because when we're younger, we know everything about it. As we get older, we actually realize that smart thing as well. They can choose a conversation out of the kids. Their kids mature enough to handle it.
You know what's funny? My mother never heard of fibroids until I got it. She never heard of it. She said she never had it. But once we started to speak about it with our family, all of my aunties had it.
Yeah.
My majority of my cousins had it. My friends had it, and we never knew. We never talked about it until I came out and spoke about my situation. That's when it became a conversation.
Well, we love her. Well, what do you think about this annual event that Dr. Yan puts on together?
Dr. Yan, that's my boy right there. I've been working with USA Fibroid Centers for years now, ever since I made the announcement on the show, Love and Hip Hop. I told the world that I had fibroids, because what happened was in the middle of filming for about 2-3 months, I just kept disappearing. And they're like, where are you going? I was flying back and forth to Atlanta, but that's where my doctor was, and that's where I was going through the procedure, and I just didn't want them to know. I was scared. So my mother told me that I should speak about it because I have a platform that can reach a lot of women, so I did. So when I spoke about it on Love and Hip Hop, that's how I was able to meet USA Fibroid Centers, and I became a spokesperson, and I've been a spokesperson ever since.
Well, we're glad that you used your power.
Yeah.
You used your
You're
power.
using your platform right now.
Oh, without a doubt.
We are using our platform.
We are using our platform. This is Love and Hip Hop. This is Todd Warden. But tonight, we're in Times Square, Marriott Marquis, at the Fibroid Fighters Awareness Event. A bloom. Right?
Yes.
A bloom? A bloom? We bloom it.
Full bloom.
We full bloom it. Right on the purple carpet. This is Jay Johnson, Love and Hip Hop Man.
Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz, and I am with the beautiful, incomparable Shay Johnson. We all know and love you from Love and Hip Hop. I mean, you have helped so many women just because of your story, like for real. And now you're here at Fibroid Fighters, the Fibroid Centers. What brings you here tonight?
Well, this is Fibroid Awareness Month, and every year USA Fibroid Centers, they throw this event to bring awareness towards fibroids. I became a spokesperson for USA Fibroid Centers about almost 5 years ago, and I've been working with them ever since I told my story on Love and Hip Hop. It's exciting that there's a man that owns this company that's speaking up for women about fibroids. I think it's amazing, and I'm just here to use my platform to help him reach as many women as possible.
I think that is so dope because, you know, it disproportionately affects women of color, especially us. Especially us.
We still don't know why that is, why fibroids affect African American women the most. We have no idea why that is, but that's just our reality. And I never even heard of fibroids until I knew I had it. I never heard of it, and I think that's just ridiculous. This should have been something that's been talked about throughout my family, my friends, social media, but it's not. The good thing is more and more people are starting to talk about it, and we're reaching more women, because I feel like everybody should know their options on what to do to remove your fibroids. And you don't know, I didn't know what to do. That's why I had a myomectomy.
Right. A myomectomy is an operation where they actually open you up, cut the fibroids out,
and place your uterus back in. And that was the only way I was able to conceive my daughter without.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Hey, my girl, my daughter.
Yes.
Don't make me cry. That's my everything. I never felt the love like that before, and without removing my fibroids, she would not have been here.
Oh, so it is responsible for creating a whole life.
It is.
Yes, and your daughter is so amazing. Well, I think what the centers really promote is, what's it called? Embolism? No, tell me again what the name of it is, the operation that they promote.
Well, the non-invasive procedure is pretty much a procedure where they don't have to use a surgical procedure.
Right.
It's non-invasive, so they can go in and remove your fibroids without performing a myomectomy.
Exactly.
The myomectomy was the worst pain.
Girl.
Have you had it?
I've had a myomectomy and I had this. I just am blanking on what it's called. And this one, I mean, there was basically not much downtime. And what it does is it starves the fibroid. It goes in, clips it off, and starves it, and it shrinks.
Yep, and I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it until after I had the myomectomy, and because of the myomectomy, I can never conceive a child vaginally. I have to have a cesarean for every child that I have.
Wow.
And they did not tell me that. And
Wow.
I was so hurt. I was so distraught. I cried on social media because I wanted to have that womanly experience of having a child vaginally, but that's not in the cards for me anymore because I was unaware.
Yeah, but you got your beautiful baby.
Baby, and I want one more.
And it's coming. Okay, so you know you got to catch us up on your life because Love and Hip Hop is always delayed. Are you still booed up with?
Oh, I am single and I am mingling, but I'm more so focused on my business, The Healthy Hand. Go check me out, thehealthyhand.com. We're on TikTok and we're on Amazon and we're moving up in the world. I just put out my new product. It is a lung cleanse, pretty much a lung detox. So for all you smokers, check out my website, thehealthyhand.com. And I have plenty of products from detox, gummies, capsules, black seed oil, and more. So I'm focused on my business and my daughter first, but I'm single.
Okay, free and single, here to mingle, so you can slide in those DMs. And she is so gorgeous. You look beautiful, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. Last question. What's your bad habit?
My bad habit is because I'm anemic, I like to brush my teeth like 10 times a day with baking soda.
Wow, but that sounds like a good habit.
That is a very common thing for individuals that are anemic. Some people use starch and all of that, but I have a thing with baking soda and it's really, really bad.
But that looks good, but your teeth are gorgeous. You look beautiful. It's working.
Actually, baking soda is used for multiple different reasons. Also, it helps with cancer as well. People don't know that. You gotta do your research on baking soda. But I think I'm just overdosing on baking soda. That's my problem, but that's one thing that I'm like, let me calm it down.
Okay, but that don't sound like a bad habit. So
It's been happening for years. It's horrible, girl.
okay, so we've got healthyhands.com. Make sure you check it out, fam. And what else is next for you?
Well, we're filming right now, Love and Hip Hop. My mother is actually trying to connect me with someone she feels would be great for me, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, mommy trying to get that little love thing going.
And my daughter's product just came out as well. She just started her own line. I started it for her. She has an elderberry gummy for kids. And it just came out in May, so we've been promoting that. So we're on the ball. We're
Now, don't you love that? Mother, daughter, both are bosses for real. I love that. Yes.
She needs to take over the Healthy Hand once I'm gone. I need her to be able to walk in the same lane I'm walking in and have a full understanding on business ethic. So this is what I'm teaching her. I know she's only 3, but you got to learn at a young age.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. I love that. And you have always been a representative for us as a woman who loves herself, who knows how to date herself, and has boundaries, don't take no stuff, and walks in the worthiness that you are. You know your value, you know your worth. You are a true queen.
Keep God first. And my faith is way up because, you know, I lost my way at one point, but I found it again.
Yes, you did. And we love you. Thank you, Shay. We are here with the goddess.